Alright y'all, good morning, welcome back to the channel. It's been several days since we had that rainfall. We're gonna get out and go check the creek, see what it looks like on the north end of some of my fishing spots. And we'll see y'all when we get there. We're gonna be fishing trick worm, a green pumpkin and a green pumpkin red short worm. And we'll see y'all when we get to the creek. All right, y'all, I started to go on further south, and I said, no, let me check close, because I don't want to go way off and the creek be messed up still or whatever, but it looks pretty good right here. We're gonna fish this, and plus it is still a weekend and deer season is in, and I'm less likely to walk up on somebody here deer hunting than I would to other places. So we're gonna give it a try right here and see can we catch y'all one. I'm gonna fish out here by the bridge first, and then we'll go on back there in the back. See can we get one on the hook. Yeah, the water's cleared way up since the other day. That's what that worm looks like. That, if I can hold it still. That zoom. It's a little short worm. I think it's 5 inches, something like that. Let me adjust this camera just a little bit. Y'all hold on. All right, that ought to do it. Fish this first before we walk by all this good territory here and disturb it. See if there's one back there somewhere. Yeah, the other day it was a pretty good little rise on this creek, and it was sure dingy. It's not dingy today. It's gin clear. Gin clear. We might get a little bit of rain today. I think if we do, it won't be nothing heavy or nothing like that. Let's make a cat right here. All right, y'all, these fish got it. There he is. He's in something, but I got him. I got him out of it. This is not a little one. Oh, man. Pretty good bass right here. Come out of there. Hung in somebody else's line and everything else. Look right there. There comes the plug up with him. Mercy sake. Come here, Mr. Fish. I got you. That's a pretty bass right there. Y'all hear me? I mean, he is beautiful. Let me roll that hook out. I didn't forget him today. Yes, sir, that's a pretty fish right there. Y'all hear me? I mean, he is some kind of beautiful. A beautiful bass. Y'all see all that stuff I pulled up out of there? He was tangled up in something down there. Yeah, that's a pretty one there. Thank you for the catch. That's a largemouth, y'all. Exactly what that is. All right, buddy, thank you for the catch. There you go. He gone. He got in that mess down there. Let me see what kind of mess I got here, y'all. Lord have mercy. I'll be right back. It was a mess right here. All right, y'all, I finally got all that mess. I had to get all that undone. It took me 10 minutes to get that undone. Then I had to go, which my truck's just right there behind me. I had to go get me another worm in my tackle bag and all that mess. It was a mess on that mess right there. Let's see if there's another one up there. I knew there was something that was on there because the bow in the line started going the wrong way. I may have another one on here. That must have been a piece of wood cover I felt. Let me look at something here. I don't know. I'm gonna change that hook out. Sure is. Try one more cast right here and we'll go back there in the back. I threw that right over a piece of wood, I know I did. I felt it bumping on something right then. I done got past the strike zone where you would normally get a hit right out there. All right. Let me gather this up right here and we'll go downstream just a little piece. All right, y'all, we made it back here far as we can go downstream. Let's give her a try. I hope everybody had a good weekend, a good Thanksgiving. If y'all don't mind, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Smash like. Leave a comment. I read every one of them. There's a fish right there, y'all. Got him. Now, y'all, I had to just wrestle that out there because he was fixing to get me in a bind. Y'all hear me? Look out, buddy. He ain't no big one, but he was fixing to make a big mess. You can believe that. He was hooked right up there in that lip. Good deal. There he is. He ain't no giant by no stretch of the imagination, but it is a bass. And we appreciate the catch, my little buddy. Thank you. Let's put him right over in there. There you go. Wasn't nothing hurt on him but his feelings. Nothing hurt on him but his feelings. I gotta redo this worm. Y'all give me just a second. Won't take but just a second. I thought that was gonna be a little better fish than that when he first bit, but turned out it wasn't. But I was glad to get him in this cold weather. That hook there needs to be bent toward the shank just a little bit, the tip of it, because it's kind of got a little gap in it. How I know that is when I try to rig my worm back on there. Let's try it right over here. If that one would have been a little bit bigger and he got around there to the left a little bit, I probably would have lost him. I got to get that now. I'm thinking to have a mess. Let's see if there's anything lurking around over there. All right, let's get another one on here. I don't know what them dogs is after out here. I hear a bunch of squirrels chattering out through that swamp. They must be out stirring today. All right, y'all, let's throw that off. I got a green pumpkin trick worm on that other pole. It's a long worm, it ain't a short one like this. Let's throw it a time or two. See if that makes any difference. I mean, I don't believe it will. But you never know until you throw. That's a good worm, especially on a cloudy day. That color right there and black. I am going to try to make a cast. Well, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do it. But I did it. Right off the end of that little point right there. Actually, I was trying to hit in the center of that gap right there. I seen the water swirling around back there a little bit. I said, it could be a fish back there mealing around. You never know. I wished I could get to my other little spot right there behind me, but I can't. It's growed up too bad. Been a good morning so far. We'll take it. All right, I'm right here in front of it. That current's trying to bring my line down. I'm straight away from this little island right here in front of me, and that's a bad scenario. All right, there's the worm. We're gonna try one more cast, y'all, and that's gonna do it. That's where I wanted it a while ago. My hands are getting cold. All right, Mr. Bass. I know there's another one here. All right, to where I'm gonna have to get it. All right, y'all, I appreciate y'all tagging along with me this morning. It wasn't gonna be no long drawn out thing. We just out here piddling around. And like I said, if you would, please hit that subscribe, smash like. I appreciate all my subscribers. I appreciate everybody watching my videos. And we'll catch y'all on the next one. Everybody have a wonderful day.